but I can't use Windows anymore. This kind of very uniqueness they have. This is this company's brand.
Right. So they realized, of course, that at that time.
But they spend 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. Actually, Max endured more than 10 years. Get customer. Right? More than 10, 20 years. So my question is, okay, Japan need to switch into get more brand. Okay, Japan brand we have, but we don't have our product brand.
Exactly.
My question is, do we need to be patient for another 10 years? This is my question. Or cut it short, or how we're going to do that? We're going to sell our skill and know-how to overseas, but how we can do that?
Well, what we saw last week is that actually, when we in the video from Mr. Olin, he showed the Mercedes, right? Mercedes, and then he showed a Lexus, and he said basically what Toyota did is to build a Mercedes with superior quality at a superior price range, but it had to be like a Mercedes. It was obviously a...
You said Mercedes is better, right?
No.
No?
The Lexus is better.
Really?
The Lexus is better. It gives more quality at a more reasonable price.
Really?
And they need to do that because Mercedes has such an enormously good brand value. A lot of people...
Image.
Yes, image. Not that it's a superior product, but the image is so
Really?
good. Yeah. So... But the way that I think Japan has been branding, other than Sony, but the way that Japan has been branding is to show how they are similar in quality-wise, maybe even superior, at a better price point. So we are reliable, we are cost-efficient, and we produce good products.
Okay, I'll give you one example.
That's not. But the identity was basically we are like the other ones. We are like the other ones.
I'll give you one example. How about what is the most Japanese famous culture?
Most famous culture, food culture.
Food culture. Okay, which one is the most famous?
Sushi.
Okay, how are we going to sell sushi skill to overseas?
Sushi skill. So make sushi.
Make sushi skill. Okay, you go to everywhere. They have sushi restaurant, but sushi technology is not prevailing all over the world. Right? They just like sushi, looks like sushi, but not sushi, right?
Right.
How are we going to expose sushi technology to the global? How are we going to do? One example. This is brand,
Right.
sushi brand.
Well, but then so
Cube, how come
it has to be unique.
How Cube? How come 30,000 yen per person?
Cube.
Cube.
Cube is the name of the sushi restaurant.
Ah, okay.
30,000 yen per person.
Because actually, so if you want to build up a brand, it's not only to show who you are, but it also needs to show how you are different from others.
Yes.
Well, the thing that obviously separates Japanese sushi from foreign sushi is that it is Japanese. That's what is obviously unique about Japanese sushi, and Japan is the origin of sushi. So if I were to brand sushi from Japan, then I would definitely focus on the fact that we are the only authentic sushi in the world. It's the Japanese sushi. So show a clear connection with traditions, with eye for quality, and with the connection with the Japanese culture. Basically, if you buy this sushi, you buy a piece of authentic Japanese culture.
How are you going to do this?
How are you going to do this? So first of all, you need to you need to basically show who you are.
What do you mean who you are?
Who you are. So basically, what is your image? Like Apple has this slogan, something that really captures the imagination of the world. Think different, Right?
Okay. Let me try to tell you about that. What I'm thinking about.
Mm.
If you're going to transfer the sushi brand
Uh-huh.
to the global,
Uh-huh.
first step they need to consider how to make sushi rice.
Yeah.
How to
That
make
usually sucks outside of
how
Japan.
to make sushi fish or something.
Nori. Oh yeah.
How they're going to make it? How they're going to make it? Some sushi topping is they spend several days to prepare.
But that is the second step, right? I mean,
Yeah, and also how to grip sushi rice.
right.
And professional sushi what's a sushi
Chef.
craftsman he just count one rice bean how many it is exactly the same as before every time. How's it going to do this?
I think your point is a craftsmanship, right? So because there are many sushi schools.
But that is actually deliver what you
So
do,
you
right?
mean the craftsmanship?
Yes, nobody make kind of know-how open in the market.
Yeah, but so how do you do that? How do you do that?
This is we're going to prepare the kind of skill.
But how are you going to sell that?
This is going to make that any kind of tools, like information, IT tools, anything, any kind.
It's a certification. So you create a certificate. You create a certificate. Like it's just like Michelin star, right? If you have a Michelin star, that's really like that adds super to your brand. People come because you have a Michelin star, not because they know your restaurant, but they know you have the Michelin star, so it must be good.
Okay, I'm going to tell you more easy explanation. We're going to open any technology skills using IT technology, and we spend like a 5 hours video. So while sushi restaurant, try to imitate how to make sushi, right? Watching video. But I tell you, kind of skill and knowledge, you cannot make a copy. They can make it exactly what it is. Taste is different. And however, they're going to make an effort to make a video, but actually they can't make sushi exactly like a video mention. So
I would not talk about my competitors when I'm branding myself.
What do you mean?
Well, basically, Apple doesn't say we are better than Windows. Apple goes 2 steps deeper. They say we are who we are.
Exactly same.
Because we
same
think
I'm
different.
talking about.
So don't focus on your competitors.
They're never talking about the better than the other sushi maker, sushi shop. They never say that. How to make sushi like this, Japanese way. And even if they watch 5-hour video, but they can't exactly the same sushi, they cannot make it. Taste is different. They're going to ask them, how come they're different? This is skill. Right? So we want to expose sushi culture globally, and we're going to display 5 hours video. Everybody is professional restaurant want to watch video. Okay, free to see, free to watch YouTube. You can see it. And can you make it? But everybody says they can make it.
Sushi
1 second. Giro.
Yes.
Yeah,
This is
probably there are many sushi restaurants in Latin America.
Yeah,
But
it's
it's almost custom for the local people, so it tastes totally different. Right?
just what he said. Core value.
Yeah.
Okay, you can custom, but the core value, basic.
Can I show you,
I would say technology and.
Can I show you a 3-minute video?
What
This
the-
is a excerpt.
Sushi?
This was absolutely sensational. A lot of people watched this documentary.
Say sushi?
Yes.
月山志次郎
So
Who's that?
このビデオどっかで見たことあるよ
this shows exactly what you're talking about.